Hey, I had this thought and it really fucked me up so bad that I had to write it down in my notes because it's been tearing me apart, to say the least. I wrote it down because I know that it can be a sore topic, and I want to preface everything that I'm about to say by saying that I know that I am extremely fortunate to be where I am. I have always been painfully aware of how fortunate I am. I know that some of the things that I'm about to say can make me sound ungrateful, and I just want it to be clear that that's not the case. I know that there are tons of people out there that would probably kill to be where I am, to have the same opportunities that are available to me. But knowing this doesn't make my struggles feel any less real. I have been really depressed and apathetic since I came here. I can't remember the last time that I was genuinely happy. I don't want to say that I've never had a good experience since I moved away, or that I haven't met great people who actually accept me, because that's not the case. But being happy hasn't really been something that I could associate myself with for a couple months now. If I'm not manic, I'm vacant. I'm just there. I can't remember the last time that I was genuinely happy and not just entertained or distracted. Life back home was the only life I've ever known, and I had to leave it all behind. I had this conversation with one of the student nurses that was interning at the facility where I work at. We're about the same age. She was also born and raised in the Philippines, and she also moved here quite recently. So I asked her, how was it like for you moving away? And everything she said, like everything, sounded like someone was reading my own thoughts back to me. And I realized that this struggle, this feeling isn't unique to me. It made me feel so insignificant. Like the tears that I've shed are meaningless because millions before me have, in some point in time, have struggled through the same thing. I know that I can look at it in one of two ways. One, others have struggled through the same thing and turn out okay. So that means I can too. And two, I can look at it in a more cynical way. Is that the right word? I'm not really sure. But basically, I can either bitch about it or do something about it. I know I'll get there eventually. But right now, I'm just letting this feeling fester because I don't want to invalidate my own feelings, but I also don't want to be stuck here forever. Somehow realizing this hurts more than anything else. Patayin ko muna yung kotse. Wala na akong gas. Okay. I have received some news, and it's good news, in fact, but I'm having a hard time convincing myself that it is. But before I get into that, I guess I should talk about today. Today's been okay. I got up really late. I was supposed to meet with a friend. She's actually right here. I'm not going to show her face, but she's right here. She's just listening, and I don't think she minds. You don't, do you? Right? I got here at around 8:30. Tama ba? Yeah, 8:30. And I admit it's a bit of an asshole move. It's a bit of an asshole move on my part, but what can I do? I couldn't get any sleep last night. I was too busy thinking about the news that I received, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet. I attended 3 classes today. One was online and the other was here at my campus. And it was okay. My professor's really smart. I think I've learned something. At least I'd like to think so. But I couldn't really understand much because there were some assholes seated right behind me and her, and he couldn't understand a thing. No? Wala. Ang ina naman ngayon. I still haven't eaten yet. That's about it. Nothing really special happened. Every day's kind of been the same since I started this. Everything's just been a memory to me. But like I said, something has changed, and I do have some news for you. I'm gonna be leaving soon. Very soon. I should probably tell you where. As you know, I'm from the Philippines and I'll be moving to the States where most of you guys are. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that most of my viewers are from the States and not here at home. But I guess I am an English speaking channel. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is, yeah, I'll be leaving. And it's great news. It really is. I'll finally get the chance to get a decent job that pays well, and my family can finally be whole again. I'll finally be able to save up for the car that I want and for, but I'm having a hard time convincing myself that this is all good news because I don't know how to say goodbye. This is the only life I've ever known, and I'm leaving it all behind. And I really want to stay, but I know that it's selfish of me. And I'm just falling apart thinking about it. But I don't know how to feel. I've always talked about how I want things to change and how I want things to be better. And yes, that all has to start with me, but something substantial has to change, and this is the substantial change that I was talking about. As much as I am excited about this change, I'm also afraid.